Good morning, Mrs. Reeves. Are you hearing me?
Mrs. Reeves. Are you hearing me, Mrs. Reeves? Are you hearing me, Mrs. Reeves? Are you hearing me, Mrs. Reeves? Are you hearing me, Mrs. Reeves?
Why is it on?
Are you hearing me, Mrs. Reeves?
Why is it on?
Are you hearing me, Mrs. Reeves? Are you hearing me, Mrs. Reeves?
This one.
Are you hearing me, Mrs. Reeves?
This one.
Are you hearing me, Mrs. Reeves?
Good morning, everyone. I need to know if you're hearing me. So if you're hearing me, please click yes in the chat. All right, so good morning, everyone. Welcome to my live. Welcome to my class. I'm so excited to see you all. I'm so happy that you are able to join my live today. And so the first thing that I want you all to do, I need you all to check in with me. I need to know who is at school today, who is at class today. So go right ahead and put your name in the chat. We need to check in. Go right ahead and put your name in the chat. Good morning, Jason. Good morning, Sam. Good morning, Dayton. Good morning, Arav. I see you, VR. Okay, I'm going to give the others some time to log in. Hey, Kiesia. Good morning. Okay, so I see that many parents are telling me that the child is present. They are hearing me. You're just not able to type in the chat. No problem. I see that. Thank you. Good morning, Amethyst. Good morning, Journey. Hey, Joshua. All right. So first of all, I want you all to tell me, how are you feeling? I mean, you have been experiencing this snowy day, this snowy weather. So first of all, I need you to go to the chat again and tell me, what is it like? How are you enjoying the snow? Did you get to go and make a snowman? What did you do? Wow, that's what you did, Dayton. Some people did flops. Wow, Sam, you did snow angels. Wow, Amethyst, you slid down the hills. That must have been so cool. I would love to do that. And I just might do that. I just might end class and go down the snow. Wow, y'all did snow fight. This person said that they walked in the snow. Man, your feet must have been freezing. Made snowballs, snow angels. Y'all, when I went outside and I realized that it was really snowing, I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, it's snowing. It's finally snowing. So I know you all were so excited, and so was I. I was also excited. All right, so let's get started. First of all, yesterday I did send a link in Remind for you to watch on subject-verb agreement. And as usual, before I start my class, before I start my lesson, I always review previous lesson. So quickly, I am just going to say a sentence. I am going to say a sentence, and I just might write a sentence on my board. Are you able to see my board? Please let me know if you're able to see my board. Is it clear? I'm going to write a sentence on the board. It snows yesterday. Are you able to see that sentence? Okay, good. Thank you. All right. So let us just review before we get into informative writing, which is what our lesson will be about today. Quickly, let us review because we did subject verb agreement yesterday. So I need y'all to write the answer. It snows yesterday. Which would be the correct answer? Would it be it snow, or would it be it snows yesterday? Or I'm going to take out yesterday, because if I have yesterday anyway, it would mean that it's the past. So it snows all day. I changed yesterday to all day. Yep, what would be the answer? I changed it. I changed yesterday to all day. I changed yesterday to all day. It snows. I'm still seeing somebody writing snowed as in past tense, but we no longer have yesterday. We have all day. We have all day. It snows all day. Good job. Good job, guys. Good job. You got that right. It snows all day. All right, so let's get into the meat of the matter. So today we're going to be looking at informative writing. Learning target for today is I can write an informative paragraph. I can write an informative paragraph. Give me 1 minute. All right, I am back. Now, first of all, what is informative writing? Why do we do informative writing? Informative writing is writing to inform. We write to inform, we write to explain. Last week in class, we read 2 or 3 informative text or informative passage. We read the passage about Earth. We read the passage about Jupiter, and we also read the passage about Mars. And all these passages are informative text. They are factual information. And so I am going to pull your memory, and we're going to go back over some of those passages so we can use it to write our paragraph today. Now, first of all, I need you to go back to the chat, and I need you to type something that you have learned about Earth. What is one thing that you learned last week in class about Earth? Go. One thing that you learned about Earth. Anything you've learned about Earth? What do you know about Earth? I don't know anything about Earth. I need you to tell me something about Earth. Because I need to write a paragraph and I don't know what I'm going to write about Earth. So I am depending on my students. I am depending on you to tell me something about Earth. It's the third planet from the sun. Good job, Dayton. That we can live on Earth. You've got that right. Earth is the only planet that can support life. Earth is made of solid rock. Keep them going. Very good. Very good, guys. Very good. Earth is big, somebody say. The chat is moving so quickly. I only remember Mars and Jupiter. I forgot about Earth. No problem, Joshua. We're getting there. We're going to be talking about Jupiter in a minute. The Earth is the third planet. The Earth has one moon. Good job. It is going so fast. It is round. It is rocky. Is that it is a rocky planet. Earth is the only planet that has plants and animals. Yay! Good job. You learned. I'm feeling so excited. You all learned something about Earth. All right. So now that you know all those things about Earth, what is one thing that you have learned about Jupiter? Let's talk about Jupiter now. What do you remember about Jupiter? It's made of gas. It has 60 moons. It's made out of gas. It's a gas planet. Somebody says it has life. Are you talking about Earth or are you talking about Jupiter? Jupiter is made of gas and has over 60 moons. Good job. You've got that right. It is a big gas planet. It is a giant gas planet. It is the biggest gas planet. Awesome job. Clap yourself, boys and girls. Clap yourself. I'm feeling so proud of you all. I'm seeing that you guys listened and you guys learned something in class last week, which is awesome. I'm so proud of you. Remember, we are on the journey for the milestone. Choo, 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 choo. Keep it up. Keep it up, guys. Keep it up. It has over 60 moons. I remember that Jupiter is the biggest planet in our solar system. And this is Kylie. Good job, Kylie. Good job. All right. So, hold on, guys. I need you all to stop typing in the chat and hold on. Hold your horses. Now, we know that in informative writing, we use our traffic light colors, right? We use our traffic light colors to help us organize our thoughts, to help us organize our writing. What are the colors of the traffic light that we use in class? Go ahead and type. What are the colors that we use in class? So first of all, we have the color. Which color comes first when we're writing? Green. Thank you. Very good. So we have green. What does green means? What does green means? I'm seeing green, but I need somebody to tell me in the chat what does green means? What does green mean? Topic. Somebody said topic. Good job. Green means go. It means go. And it means that you're going to state your topic. You're going to state your topic. Your green is your topic sentence. And remember that your topic sentence is what the topic sentence contains the main idea. It is usually the most important sentence in your paragraph. Once the reader reads it, they know what the rest of the paragraph is going to be about. So we know that green means go. It is our topic. Very good. Now, which color comes after green? So after you state your topic, what do we do next? Second is yellow. Good. So then we have yellow. What does that mean though? For somebody who don't understand all the colors of the traffic light when we're talking about writing, explain what does yellow means. So first we have our green, which is our topic sentence. And after our topic sentence, we have yellow. But what is yellow? Yellow means slow down. But what do you mean by slow down? I see somebody says big idea. Yes, it is your big idea. So first we have our topic sentence, and then we need a big idea. We need something that is going to explain our reason. So our yellow is our big idea. I'm going to write our big idea right here. So we have green, which is our topic. We have yellow, which is our big idea. So yes, you're going to tell me, your topic sentence, and then you're going to give me a big idea. But after giving me the big idea, do we end our paragraph or like that? Do we stop right there? Do we just stop right there? Yes, I have my topic sentence. Yes, I have a big idea. Is that it? I don't know. I don't think so. Okay, no. Thank you. You're saying no. So what do I need to do? What do I need to do after my big idea? What color comes after the big idea? No, first you have to explain. Thank you. Thank you. So after you give me your big idea, our next color would be red. Our next color would be red. What does red mean? Somebody says we have to explain. We have to explain. The idea is we have to explain what it means. We explain, we have to elaborate, we have to give examples. This is where we give examples, because you all know that I don't like bone. I've been telling you this. I don't like bone. I like when my meat is like, it has flesh. This is where we flesh it out. So we're going to flesh it out by giving examples. We're going to flesh it out by giving explaining more, elaborating more. And then after we do that, we go back to green. Now this time, what does this green means? What does this green means? We go back to our green. Restate. Thank you. Thank you, Sam. We restate. We restate, which is our concluding sentence. Whatever you have for your topic sentence here, you have to restate it here. So basically, you're saying about the same thing in a different way. You're concluding. That's what it means. Very good, guys. Restate. I'm seeing it. Clap yourself. Good job. Clap yourself. Do you have a clap emoji? Go ahead and clap yourself so I can see that you're clapping yourselves. Go ahead and clap yourself so I can see that you're clapping yourselves. I don't see no clap emoji, but I am clapping you. Good job. Yay, good job. Good job. Good job. All right, so we're going to be moving on. Good job, guys. Good job. So now that we remember what our traffic light colors are, now that we know and know that we remember what they mean, we are going to be moving on. So I am going to be writing a prompt on the board. If you're not able to see it, let me know. But I'm going to be writing the prompt on the board. Are you seeing that? It says people study planets for many reasons. Are you seeing that? No, you don't have to write that yet. You don't have to write that yet. Thank you for asking me. Okay, all right. You are seeing it. Okay, great. Write an informative explaining All right, so this is our prompt. Our prompt for today is people study planets for many reasons. Write an informative piece explaining the differences between Earth and Jupiter. Let me read the prompt again. People study planets for many reasons. Write an informative piece explaining the differences between Earth and Jupiter. So what if you go to Milestone and they give you this prompt? We know that we have to first understand what the prompt is asking us. There is no way we can write if we don't know what it is asking us. And this is where we go ahead and we tap the prompt. So first we're going to go ahead and tap the prompt. Our T, what does our T stand for? Go ahead and tell me, what does our T stand for? T means our you cannot see. The person will say you cannot see. People study planets for many reasons. Write an informative piece explaining the differences between Earth and Jupiter. And so we have to tap our prompt. There's no way we can write if we don't know what we are writing about. And so our T, I am seeing, is our topic. Good job, boys and girls. Very good. Our T is our topic. Our topic is our what. What exactly are we writing about is our topic. Now we have our A. What does it mean, A? What does A stand for? What does A stand for? If we're going to tap the prompt, what does A stand for? What does it stand for? A, audience. Good job. Good job. Very good. So when we are writing, our audience is very important. Our audience, who is actually reading, is very important. So we have to be mindful of the words we say. It's not like we're talking to our friends, or it is not like we are writing to our friends. So it's very, very important to take into consideration who is actually going to be reading our paragraph. Good job, guys. And then, which leaves us with our P. What does P stand for? Our P is our our P. We're at P now, guys. So now we know our T is our topic. It is our what. Our A is our audience. And our P is our why. Yes, why are you writing? You have to know why you are writing. Very good. You have to know why you are writing. So our P is our why. It's our purpose. Now, in our prompt, people study planets for many reasons. Write an informative piece explaining the differences between Earth and Jupiter. You guys are going to write. I did say you needed a paper, and I did say you needed are you able? Yeah, you should be able to see this better now. Should be able to see this better. Should be able to see this better now. Thank you. So in your book, I am going to be giving you a few minutes. Very good. I am going to be giving you a few minutes for you to go ahead and identify, find our T, your topic. What exactly are you going to be writing about? Who is your audience? Remember, if your audience is not stated, you already know who is going to be your audience. In this case, it is stated. And because it is not stated, you already know who your audience is going to be. Remember, your audience is who is going to be reading it. Your audience is who is going to be reading it. All right? And then now your P, which we know our P is our why. So go ahead and you're going to write it. I'm giving you a moment to write off this prompt, or just tap the prompt. Go ahead and tap the prompt. You can tap it in the chat. So you can write T. Tell me what the topic is. What exactly are you going to be writing about? Tell me what the audience is, and then tell me what your purpose is. And remember, guys, our learning target is at the end, we should be able to write an informative paragraph. And remember, an informative paragraph, it gives factual information. All right. So I'm going to give you some time. I am going to give you some time to tap the prompt. Remember, in the prompt, I don't need if you're tapping the prompt, I don't need a reason. We don't reach that stage as yet. We're taking it a step at a time. I don't need a reason. So do not give me a reason. All I want you to do is just find the topic based on the prompt. What is your what? What is your what? If you cannot tell me what is your what, then you cannot write. If you cannot tell me your what, you cannot write. So look at the prompt carefully. Read the prompt carefully. Hold on, guys. Let me try and fix this for you to see. I'm just trying to make sure you can see this. Yep. You should be able to see it. Good. I think you should be able to see this better. Okay, so somebody said the T is people study planets. What is the prompt asking of you? What is this prompt asking of you? If you're going to tell me that the prompt is asking of you, people study planets for many reasons, That's not telling me anything. That's not telling me anything. Read it carefully. What do they want you to write about? What is your what? What is your what? I get your audience. Okay, so based on what I am seeing that the audience, many people are saying the audience is their teacher. You get the part correct. That one is correct. So I'm going to put that one. Audience, because it is not stated in the prompt. It did not say write something to your mom. It did not say write something to your dad or your sister. It did not say that. It did not say that. And because it did not say that, there is no way your audience is going to be your mom. Your mom is not going to be the one who is going to be reading it. So always assume, boys and girls, that your audience is your teacher. Once it is not explicitly stated, your audience is your teacher. So teacher is correct. Check that if you have that. If you have that, go ahead and check that. Good job. Okay. Good. Now, I'm going to go in the chat to see if I see the topic from anybody. This is going so fast. Explain the difference between Jupiter and Earth. Okay, I think this person gets it. I think Bilal, I think you've got that. Guys, or what? This prompt is asking you to write an informative piece explaining the differences between Earth and Jupiter. That's your topic. Your paragraph is going to be the differences between Earth and Jupiter. That is what you're going to be writing about. So your topic is differences between Earth and Jupiter. Is there anybody else who had that written? Is there anybody else who had that written down? Is there anybody else who had that written down? Yes, the differences between Earth and Jupiter. That's what the prompt is asking you to write. And if you don't know that, we cannot move on. If we cannot tap the prompt, if we don't know what the prompt is asking us, then we cannot write. There's no way we're going to be able to write. And in Milestone, you're going to be getting something like this. You are going to be getting something like this. You have to be able to dissect the prompt. You have to be able to know what is expected of you. What are the requirements? What is it that it is asking me? All right. So now that we know what our topic is, differences between Earth and Jupiter, and we know that our audience is our teacher, what is our purpose? What is our purpose? Very good. Thank you, Amethyst. Thank you. Our purpose is to explain. See here? Our purpose is to explain. It's an informative paragraph. It's an informative paragraph. An informative paragraph informs the reader or it explains. And in this case, the verb here, to explain. So that's our purpose. We are going to be explaining. We are going to be explaining. Good job, guys. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing that you have that written down. You're getting that part of it. Good job. Clap yourself. Let me see some claps in the chat. Let me see some clap your hands in the chat. Good job. Let me see if I can send you. I don't know if I can send you some clap. All right. Now we're going to be moving on. Now that we know what the prompt is asking us to do, go ahead and write it quickly. Tap it. Go ahead. The T is differences between Earth and Jupiter. You should have that written on your paper. I did ask everybody to have a book and a paper because you are writing. If we were in class, this is what we would be doing this week. So you're at home, but I'm still expecting you to do the same. So go ahead and write your T, differences between Earth and Jupiter. Go ahead and write your A, which is your teacher, and your P, which is to explain. When you have done that, go ahead and click done in the chat so I can see that you are ready. When you are done, click done so I can know that you are ready. Author. Let me see these two. As soon as you're finished, remember to click done. Our topic, we're looking at the differences between Earth and Jupiter. Our audience is our teacher, and our purpose is to explain. Please to write it and write it properly. Please to write it and write it properly. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The others who are still working, I'm giving you just 2 more minutes because we have to move on. 2 more minutes for the others who are still writing. And if you're not able to see it, I hope you're able to see it now. Your T, differences between Earth and Jupiter, and your A, your teacher, and P, to explain. All right, I'm gonna erase it. Now that we know what is required of us to write, we tap the prompt. Now we can move on. I don't want to just jump into my paragraph. I do not want to jump into my paragraph. So I have to do an informal outline. I have to do a draft. And we're going to be doing a draft together. All right. So on your paper, you are going to go ahead and you're going to write your big I. Go ahead and write your big I. So we know our big I. For those of you who are not in my class, the big I is our informal outline. So we do our big I like this. That's our big I. Go ahead and write your big I. We're going to be planning now our paragraph. Know that we understand the prompt. Know that we know what is required of us. We have to plan it. We're not just going to write the paragraph. We're going to plan it. We're going to do our first draft. Good. Now at the top of our big I, we have our title. Oh. We're going to have our title. And then we have our topic. So remember that traffic light color. First of all, we looked at the traffic light color, and that was a reason. There was a reason why we looked at it, because this is where we're going to be using that traffic light color. So we have our title, we have our topic, and then we have our big idea. How many big ideas do I need? How many big ideas do I need when you're writing? How many big ideas do I need? Go ahead and write that in the chat. Thank you. Thank you so much. I need 2. I need 2. Thank you so much. We don't need, you can do more, but honestly, guys, I think with Milestone, they prefer you to, give 2 and expound on it, flesh it out, rather than give 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't really need so many. So we have 2 big ideas. So go ahead and write your 2 stars. Our 2 stars represent our 2 big ideas. So go ahead and write that. And then at the bottom right here, we have our conclusion. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing that you're responding in the chat. You are done. I'm moving on. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for paying attention and, just being a part of this learning. I feel like I am in the classroom. I actually feel like I am in the classroom. All right, so let's go. All right, let's go back here. So we have our title. What do you want to name this? So we did say, let's go back to the topic, is the differences between Earth and Jupiter. All right, so I'm going to name this. We can say Earth versus Jupiter. I don't know what you want to name it, but I'm going to name mine. I'm going to give my title as Earth versus Jupiter. Now, please remember that Earth and Jupiter, these are special names. And because these are special names, when you're writing them, they must begin with uppercase letter. These are special names and they must begin with uppercase letter. All right? Got that? Okay, good. Now let's go to our topic. So remember when we did, and this is the reason why I asked you to write it, because I erased mine. I do not have mine on my board right here, but you should have that on your paper. So let's go to our topic. Now we did say our topic is the differences between Earth and Jupiter. So that's going to be what our topic is. So differences between mine cannot hold right here. So on your paper that you have at home, go ahead and write Earth and Jupiter. Mine cannot hold, so go ahead and write that. Topic: differences between Earth and Jupiter. Do that quickly. We're moving on. Time is against us. Done? Okay. Done. Okay. So we have our title, we have our topic, and this, guys, because this is an outline, this is like a skeleton. We're not going to put all the information on the outline. We don't have a lot of time for that. So we're going to make it into a skeleton. We're going to put a word, or we're going to be putting like sentence fragment, or we're going to be putting like phrases. We don't have a lot of time, as I've said to you several times. So what we're going to be doing is just put a word or two for time's sake. All right, good. So two differences that we are going to be looking at today. Two differences. We're going to be looking at Jupiter and Earth's surface. So these are the two big ideas. These are the two big ideas. We're going to be looking at the surface. We're going to be looking at the size. The two big ideas are the surface and size. Those are the two things we're going to be talking about. So follow me. Stop whatever you're doing. Stop writing. I'll give you a minute to write. Stop and pay attention. If we were to go back to our traffic light colors, our topic would be green. So we state our topic right here, and then now followed by yellow, which is our big idea. Remember? See it here? So we have green, topic, big idea, and after we give a big idea, which supports our topic, we have to explain, what do you mean by surface? What are you going to be talking about? We cannot just have surface right here. You cannot just write surface. You have to explain. You have to give more information. You have to elaborate. You have to give examples. You have to flesh it out. Give me meat. I like meat. I don't like bones. Y'all know that. I don't like bones. Give me some meat. All right. So with the surface, we can talk about Earth's surface, and we can also talk about Jupiter's surface. So we already know that one is rocky. One is rocky. Which one is rocky? Which surface is rocky? Which one is rocky? Is it Earth? Very good. So Earth. So we know that we're going to be talking about Earth's surface, and Earth's surface is rocky. And now we're also going to talk about Jupiter's surface, and Jupiter's surface is gaseous. Gaseous. So this one is Earth. So I'm going to put Earth so you know that. And then I am going to put Jupiter right here so you know that. Now let's talk about their sizes. Let's talk about their sizes. So here, what do you know about their sizes? What do you know about their sizes? So we know that Earth is small and Jupiter is bigger than Earth. Thank you. So we can talk about that over here. So when you say their sizes, you're going to explain what you mean. Jupiter is bigger than Earth. Now, there's so many other things we could talk about, but as I said, I need just two. For right now, all I need, two reasons. When you go to the exam, when you go to milestone, you can just stick to two reasons. Some of you love to write and you can write more. I don't have a problem. However, if you are not able to explain and elaborate more and give examples over here, that's where the problem comes in. All right. And then the last one, which is our green, we have our conclusion. So remember our conclusion, we are restating what we have for our topic sentence. So whatever you have right here, you are concluding it right here. So differences between Earth and Jupiter, we can say these planets are different in many ways. Let's go back through that. So we have our informal outline, and this is what it looks like. This is just a skeleton. This is not the actual paragraph, because what you are going to do on your own, you're going to turn this into your paragraph. And what you're going to be doing for me, guys, you're going to write it, and you're going to have your parents screenshot it and send it to me in Remind. So we did this together. We did our informal outline together. But you are going to turn this into a paragraph, write it properly, neatly, and send it to me in Remind. Or you can go ahead and type it and send it to my email, or send it to your teacher's email. For those of you who are in Miss Allen's class, you can go ahead and write it and send it in Remind to her, or you can type it and send it to her as well. You can't see. So let's go. So we have our topic, differences between Earth and Jupiter, and the two big ideas that we're going to be talking about in this paragraph. We're going to be talking about its surface or their surfaces, and we're also going to be talking about the size of each, right? And then over here we have the explanation. So we know that for Earth it is rocky, Jupiter it is gaseous, and for Jupiter we know that Jupiter is the biggest planet. Now bear in mind, please remember that when you are writing and you're writing these big ideas, you need signal words. Don't forget your signal words. Do not forget your signal words. So when you're giving me your first reason or your first big idea, don't forget your signal word. What could be a signal word that you could use right here? You could say one reason. You could say one reason. What else could you say? You could say first. You could say one reason. Yes, we could say first. I see that. Another reason. Yes. For the second one, we could say another reason. No, guys, bear in mind this. This is something that I wanted to point out to you. Though we're not at school, this is something that I would remind you of. We are looking at the differences, and there are some signal words that we need to know when it comes on to comparing and contrasting, because this is really comparing and contrasting, but we are just looking at the differences. Now, some signal words that we can look at when we're talking about Earth and Jupiter, we can use words like unlike. So you could say Earth is rocky, unlike Jupiter. So unlike would be a signal word for difference. We could also say whereas. We could say however. We could say on the other hand. Very good. I'm seeing it. On the other hand. So these are some words that I need you to use. So I don't want, right now, we are in January. We have milestone in a few months from now. I need us to move away from always saying first, second, third. We're not running. We're not on a track. So we need to move away from those words. All right. Now, I am going to end my class right here. If you have any questions, if you have any concern, put it in the chat so I can see. Please make sure you have this written off, because you will not be able to write your paragraph if you don't have this draft, the skeleton. This is like a rough skeleton. This is your plan. This is like a plan for what you are going to be writing. So I'm giving you a few more minutes to finish writing it off. And if you have any questions or any concerns, put them in the chat. Have your parents send me a message on Remind. Have your parents send Miss Allen a message on Remind so we can respond. When is the trip? Zayn, and I don't know when is the trip. It's snowing. We ain't going on any trip. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. This is where I will be, teaching. I will be sending videos for you to watch. Ask your parents to subscribe and share my channel, okay? Yes, Amethyst, you can go ahead and type it in Word. That's okay. Thank you so much, Dallas. You too. When is the trip? I don't know when is the trip. There's no trip. Instead, we're going. What are we going to be doing? We're going to be just going outside and playing the snow. That's our trip. I don't know. I'm joking. As soon as we get back to school, Mrs. English will reschedule our trip. Okay. Bye, boys and girls. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for participating. You did an awesome job today. I'm super, super proud of you. We on a journey to milestone. Choo choo, choo choo, choo choo. Bye bye.